Welcome to Pickled Chronicles podcast. Well, this is Pickled Chronicles point 5. Episode 1 featuring my dog Marcus. Feature we're gonna big jit. Okay, man, we in this motherfucker, man. This is gonna be the second edition of the podcast we do every week because just on some point 5 shit, man. I decided to call it Pickled Chronicles point 5 because we're working around these motherfucking schedules for one. I'm figured it free, bitch. I'm available. I'm not free. I'm changing that 2020. I'm never free. Don't ask me when I'm free. Ask me when I'm available. That'll work better. But I called it Pickled Chronicles point 5. Basically simply because point 5 will get you right. Point 5 anything get you right. Point 5 is some white to get you right. Point 5 is some gas to get you right. Point 5 will get you right. And it's just a mediation in between podcasts. So that way we bring more quality volume at you every week, trying to get y'all on this shit. Today, man, we ain't talking about shit, man. I'm gonna introduce my co-host. So you let him pop your shit for you today. We got Big Jit with us, man. Go ahead and talk your shit, bro.
What up, man? Just, vibing, keeping it simple, man. Nothing too major.
Okay, man. Hey, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
Instagram.
Don't nobody give a fuck about your Instagram. Hey, real shit though, man. We in this motherfucker, man. We is in this motherfucker. You hear me? Hey, man, I got my dog in this motherfucker, man, and we finna motherfucking crank in this bitch. You hear me? Hey, it really ain't nothing, man. And I tell everybody, the same thing, man, when we get on this motherfucker, man. The same question I ask everybody when they come to this motherfucker. It ain't even trying to be a question. It's just to kick it off. Pickled Chronicles, man. I'm from the hood. What do they call frozen Kool-Aid in your hood? Is it a flip? Is it ice cup? They call that bitch Lily. We from Fort Myers, bro. We call them bitches Lily Dillies.
They know other name for it.
It's bitches in the city calling it flip cups.
If another big call it anything else, they wrong.
Man, this motherfucker, they call it flip cup. Listen, and we from Fort Myers. This podcast, hopefully we reach across the regions. And I know it's people's in Dallas, Georgia, wherever y'all from. We call them Lily Dillies down here. And this you motherfucker, y'all some disrespectful people here in Fort Myers calling them ice cups. And man, ain't no motherfucking ice cup. Man, it's a motherfucking Lily Dilly, man. And it charged a quarter on the motherfucking head. I ain't never know where these crazy prices come from. But hey, shout out to whoever out there in Renaissance with doing big ass Lily Dillies. I seen them hoes in motherfucking cougar cups. Them hoes bigger than a motherfucker, you hear me? But bro, I tell everybody, man, if you ain't grow up in the neighborhood where there was a house store at, you could get like, well, they used to call it penny candies back in the day, but I grew up, bitch, you need at least a quarter, bitch. Fuck that, you ain't get no penny candies. But I grew up around that time where we used to hang around at the damn, not the neighborhood store, but what they call like the house store, shit like that. We used to just hang around at that motherfucker type shit.
Shit, Miss Mama give you whatever you need for the penny.
And I tell people, when I came on here before, I told you my first time having a Lily Dilly was Miss Mona. I got a Lily Dilly, a pickle sausage, a bag of chips, and she gave me like these little pink cookies we used to put on our fingers. And man, listen, bro. My bus stop used to be in front of her shit in Michigan. And a lot of y'all don't understand what this is. Bro, this shit is not a freeze cup. I got niggas talking about it's a freeze cup.
No.
Man, look, hey, my dog talking about Georgia, they call them flips. They are not flips. Those are simply Lily Dillies. Put them on the lingo, put them onto the motherfucking slang. You hear me? We got my dog in this motherfucking Facebook. Let me go ahead and give y'all a little spin around, man. But we on the podcast. We doing our damn thing. When this motherfucker get in there, man, if you know, you motherfucking know, man. My dog, he watching y'all on the comments, interacting, man. We in this bitch for a hot minute. I'm gonna go live for a minute, give y'all some bullshit we talking on the podcast, but I gotta clip it out after a while, man. Y'all gotta tune in, man. That's what we got the links for. Y'all gotta tune in. Fuck y'all think we got links for. But we in this motherfucker live, man, and actually, man, we had some crazy shit to start off the week, man, but we got the Super Bowl coming up tomorrow, man. Everybody got their picks. You know, we got somebody from Fort Myers and stuff, Sammy Watkins. If I'm missing anybody else, because there's a lot of niggas in the league from Southwest Florida that don't get they shine like that. But we got the big game coming up tomorrow, man. Who you liking?
I don't like nobody. Bitch, I like the Steelers.
This bitch here, man. That's real. But y'all got a couple. Y'all got with y'all current coach, y'all got something, and y'all quarterback.
I like anybody but Mahomes race his ass.
That, and you know what, man? That's crazy. Because when I seen the things about that, him not identifying as black and all that shit, I'm like, hold on, bro. Yeah. And then I had to do my homework. I seen somebody speaking about it. I'm like, hold on. When it's melanin in your skin, you can't deny it. Even Dominicans, you can't deny this shit sometimes, man. But he was talking about the George Zimmerman shit. That's what got me. I ain't got no beef towards Zimmerman or against him, man. But if anything, man, to shoot an unarmed black kid.
I got pressure. Fuck with it.
That, you hear me? Nah. And that's why I brought my dog on here, man, because we definitely got two different perspectives. If I see him, I'm the type of motherfucker like, you got what's coming to you. Like, he got what's coming to you. You hear me? Tell, hey, man, look, man, y'all can't be on disrespecting him with damn Cole. He was talking about the Steelers salt. You hear me, man? We all got fans of something, man. We all got fans of something, man. But, man, when I seen that shit, man, I said, damn, for Pat Mahomes to be that athletic, that talented, he is something we ain't seen at quarterback. Like, the man, Aaron Rodgers' arm, the IQ, like, he's there.
Don't get me wrong. I respect him as a football player.
On the field. On the field.
But that old pussy ass shit he got going.
Yeah, the comments and shit.
Bitch, you hollering MAGA and all that shit.
See?
Nah, I can't fuck with you. As you can sit here and make it seem like you ain't no black man, but
Yeah.
really not who you is.
Okay, you get kind of like that same feel, like kind of like what Tiger was doing back in the day when he was all that. I'm mulatto. He wasn't saying he wasn't black, but he was saying he mulatto. Yeah. My mama white, my daddy black. I never said I was a mulatto or white or. I'm a nigga. I get looked at a nigga, my hair curly. I'm a nigga. So when I see people, nigga, I'm lighter than that nigga. So when I see him, like, what is it? The way you think is the way he grew up made him like that, or just how he identifies as himself?
I think it's how he identifies himself. He grew up like I just said. He grew up in a different world than what we grew up in.
Yeah.
He grew up in.
And we as men sometimes, man, it was hard for me to accept that people don't know what you know, Mike, and everybody ain't know what you own. And they didn't grow up like you grew up.
He grew up, being taught something different. That's all I'm gonna say. He was taught something different when he grew up.
And I ain't gonna say it's too much wrong with that, bro, because we got the nerds cause my brother Vance is a nerd, but he grew up in Kelm Acres and he a whole nigga. He gonna tell you, but he act more white than the whitest of boys, but he'll tell you last time I checked, I was a man on these streets, like, fuck your little nerd ass doing, but he's still on to that type shit. You got a brother who wasn't even into the streets like that. One of your brothers, Tate, but he was hood adjacent. He seen everything. He dodged bullets and all that type of shit, so you ain't got to be from it, but he didn't even grow up in that environment.
He don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, because you got some white people who they get on their ass, but they do identify with being black and in the hood. My mom identified with getting pork chops from Miss Nancy in that neighborhood and a big-ass grape soda for her black kids. My mom was like, so it's really an environment where some people grew up at, but when you don't identify, I started to think, reflecting, like, you got to look at yourself in the mirror, like, okay, I am a black man. My hair is curly. Like, okay, I need to start studying who I am and knowing who I am.
One thing about it, you can deny who you is, but when them folks who don't look like you see you, oh, you black.
That OJ syndrome.
I don't give a fuck what you think you
OJ syndrome.
You black.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you. Oh, I ain't black. When you get pulled up by the police, he gonna call that black male.
And I tell people all the time, when you get pulled over, especially in Lee County, they got a band. It's gonna tell you male, female, black or white. It ain't gonna say Mexican. It's nothing. I got pulled over with a bunch of Mexicans getting from my work one day, and motherfucker talking about, hey, you guys come on out. They were like, we don't speak no English. You know me, I don't speak no English, bitch. I'm right there. I don't speak no English. So he pulled all us out the car. He lined us up on the road. He's like, hey, nobody speaks English. I'm like, no. He's like, hey, what about you? Come on, homie. I'm like, you know how police talk. I'm like, homie. No, I don't speak. Me no English. Me no English. Talk the same shit they talking. I'm dirty. I got stucco drywall on. I'm talking the same shit. Man, that cracker came back and said, hey, well, whose gun is in the car? All them motherfuckers quick. And not my gun. No, my gun. No, my gun. I told the bitch quick too. You motherfucking right, bitch. No, my gun. So then, bro, like I tell motherfuckers, bro, even then, bro, when they arrested all of us, I got marked as black, and all of them was marked as white.
It ain't no in between.
And they ain't pay attention till we in the county. And I'm, in the county, you're like, damn, you kind of see a nigga wristband. I'm like, hold on, man, what the fuck? And then you see his wrist, you're like, oh, that nigga, man, why do you mark white and you Hispanic? You more native than a nigga is.
You one or the other.
And that's crazy. So when them people like that grow up and like, but where he's at and how he grew up and shit, man, because on field he gets treated different. High school he was probably different. College just treated differently type shit. You know how them star athletes is, bro. I was on the campus of Arkansas one time. I've seen Dan McFadden, like, bro, the way they act, the stars don't act like that. Yeah. Now Ryan Mallett, that cracker was like 6'7", 6'8". You couldn't miss him, bro. Seeing him at a little party, you couldn't miss Ryan Mallett. He was a big cracker, bro. But just seeing him around, he conducted himself very well. But those superstars, Dan McFadden, he wasn't on that. You could tell he had his way. He had whatever he wanted. He was there with it.
And that's what Antonio Brown going through right now. He used to have his weight. He used to be.
And I know that hurt you with being a Steelers fan, bro. I know, ooh, boy, Antonio Brown acting like a Dade County nigga right now, boy. Hey.
Platform, what, you know what I'm talking about? No matter what he do, he gonna get rewarded for it because he's just awesome fucking football.
Yeah, but what you think caused type of shit like that, bro, could come from where we come from, bro? Like overnight you had nothing.
I'm gonna tell you where it come from. Putting him on a pedestal. His whole life he's been this awesome football player.
Yeah, talented as fuck. Dope. He's talented. One of the best wide receivers we have seen. Route running, exactly. I ain't seen route running like that since goddamn Joe Jared Vicious and Keyshawn. Like, they used to kill it.
So no matter what, you know what I'm talking about, he's been his whole life. When the bitch tell him, every time he did something, bitch told him, yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the bitch finally told him no,
broke his little heart.
That's just like you got this little hole you fuck with. You spoiled the ride.
I want crab legs today. Yeah. I want my nails done today. Yeah.
Tell me what you want. No, I'm taking you to McDonald's. What? McDonald's?
Yes, sir.
See what I'm saying?
Now she ungrateful from all of that. Yeah.
Now you don't appreciate
And
it.
I kind of think that pedestal get built up though, man. From like, you ever had yes people around you, just the yes, and the bobbleheads,
That's exactly what
because they feel like they're gonna eat off of you once you get where you're going. So I agree with you doing what you do. Understood. Do what you do. It don't affect me. It don't nothing like that. It's actually gonna benefit me. So when they get to a certain spot, it's like now you can't chop that pedestal down because you put them up so high. And now that they arrogant, head up their ass, you can't tell me. I'm Antonio Brown. I'm a Super Bowl champion.
I'm the best wide receiver in the league right
They got me on front of the video games. They're telling me how good I am every week. Even though I'm messing up now, they're still telling me how good I am. So I can't sit here and blame the people around him. I'm just gonna sit here and just say, the pedestal he's on, I'm gonna say the people around him. Because the pedestal he on himself ain't no bad pedestal, because if you're that dope of a person, athlete, you should be of that caliber. But, bro, when these motherfuckers around here telling you yes, and you do whatever you want, till you finally got an owner, the Steelers like, hey, we ain't going for that shit. And now that the things he's being accused of don't look good, because look how he's acting out amongst things now. It don't look too good. And they could cheer and put his jerseys on and say what they want, but it just don't look too good right now. And for him to even say, I apologize to certain owners, they don't want to hear that shit. You a slave already. You want to act like Nat Turner. I tell you what, nigga, stay your ass on the plantation somewhere else, but you ain't going to be on this one picking cotton, because you going to make everybody else do the same thing. And that's why I tell motherfuckers, I don't think that Madden curse was what it was, but, man.
I just think he got too full of himself and felt like he was untouchable.
And do we also put that in with just growing up in the hood where you from, and then him just being a Miami nigga, South Miami?
Yeah, he definitely a Miami nigga.
Boy, cause he act like it to the how wide. Like people no matter where you go in Florida, like you done traveled a bit, no matter where you go, you will see people, you know a motherfucker from Florida. Mm-hmm. How his beard shaped up, how she got her accessories dressed on her, like you know individual from Florida.
That's just like when we went to Alabama, you feel what I'm saying? We went up there, we was, bro, I promise you.
Almost a culture shock.
I ain't never seen no niggas like us before.
Almost a culture shock. They were like, what the fuck this is?
Like we stuck out like a sore thumb. It's everywhere we went. I mean, look, there, fuck this is, fuck these niggas from. You know what I'm talking about? That's just cause we were just some total different niggas.
And it was a culture shock to them.
Bro. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, we be in Walmart, bitch, and niggas be looking at us like, I know these niggas ain't from here.
Yeah, y'all ain't from here.
Our whole demeanor is different. You know what I'm talking about?
And so you can even see that when you see Antonio Brown, when you see him.
Yeah.
Like, shout out Emmett Williams. When I watched him play good game today too, man. I don't know what the hell you and Mays are riffing about that. That's bullshit. But it was in a huddle, and your teammate bullshitting. If you ain't the type of person gonna say, hey coach, he fucking us up, get him out, you're not the team. Them boys are undefeated in the SEC. Emmett Williams is a homegrown talent. The boy is a beast. He's a beast. I watched him play today. The boy's a damn beast, and he stands out. You know he's from Fort Myers. When you could tell him around, you could tell he's not of wherever they from, the other ilk. You can see he's even got everybody on their team. NCAA, you can't do nothing different. He got the whole NCAA wearing short shorts. Yeah. He did that. Nobody was doing that shit. He brought, it looks too funny to whoever, whatever, but if you're being real like a baller, that boy leaping out the gym, the boy doing his thing. And to see that, bro, to know he's from Fort Myers, bro, when you see him on the court, he just stands out. His aggressiveness. They be comparing him to Dennis Rodman, like, that's that Fort Myers shit. That ain't, and it's amazing seeing that shit, man. And that's why I hate, like, we got so many athletes around Southwest Florida, man, that are actually on their way and doing things. We got Destin up there and doing a thing in college right now in South Carolina. We got some athletes balling, man. Shout out Pat Ryan and Noel Devine getting a little fro and a little jitterbug together, bro. Those kids are running combine like every week. Amazing.
For a coach right now, I think he just signed to be a coach somewhere around here.
I'm not sure, but I have to do some information on that. Fro, you hear this shit, man? You see this, man? I need to get at you, man. We need you in the video. We need to get at you. Y'all boys need more shine. And it's dope. It's dope that man went back to West Virginia and graduated. And that man, the Pickled Chronicle in his own, when he went up there to West Virginia and did with Pat White now, man, what they did was amazing. The man, you just would run back 6-7 yards and run ahead 30. And you got people like, he broke every Ernest Ground record at North Fort Myers High that wasn't broken, 20-some years. And that's why I say it's a lot of athletes from this way that don't get a lot of shine. We even got old school athletes. Javon Curse don't get enough credit. He's just as much legend as Deion. Deion got more accolades, but the man was the original freak. He was the original freak. He was the original jumping 10 feet at the combine, and he was the original. And he was in a time when Strahan was in his prime and Human Ure was in his prime.
When Javon went to the league, it wasn't nothing like him.
Yeah, closest thing to him is Simeon Rice. Used to play for Tampa Bay. I remember that boy Simeon Rice would be a beast.
Javon opened the doors up for the new hybrid.
The linebacker built DNs because everybody was thick, girthy, sitting on the line.
Running,
yeah.
Jump, whatever he can do, same thing linebacker.
See,
'69.
and a lot of people now, when they see like the Khalil Max and shit, like he started that trend. People don't want to give him that credit. Even look at a Strahan, who was a nose tackle, who was a small nose tackle, went to DN with O.C. Human and just different shit. I remember those kind of D linemen, like they were. That's why I like looking at Aaron Donald. He remind me of that. He's 300 pounds, no fat on him. Like that boy is, the boy is a beast. But just to know how interior force, they don't give Javon Curse respect. Dion, and Javon Curse gave me Reeboks, a book, all kind of shit at the start. Like I remember I seen Javon. I didn't see Dion until later on in life when he'd come around. I ain't seen none of that shit. I remember Fro them coming out here giving boys parachutes and this how you run. Those people don't give us credit because we be on Dion, because we be on the. And shout out to Dion because we have an NFL Hall of Fame. That man is nothing from him, bro. Nothing from him. He's even putting shine on football. Nothing from him. I'm just saying, it's a lot of athletes here. The Devondre Campbells who don't get a lot of credits. There's a lot of people in the league who just don't get credit. Even the Bill Grammatical, bro. Southwest Florida athletes, we don't get enough credit. And that's why I think this Super Bowl in Miami gonna be one of the most latest because probably they said 14% of players playing in the NFL Super Bowl are from Dade County area, Broward area, or went to Miami. That's right there just on its own shows you with.
The crib doing that thing.
And that's what they call it. They call it the crib back there. They call Miami the crib, man. And I remember like back in the day being a kid, bro, like the U was where it was at. The U and the Cowboys and Chicago Bulls. Now as you got older, man, hey, with Tim Tebow's did with Florida and with Bradley Beal was doing that made the whole shit change around to people say, hold on, man, SEC is actually what's going. And the ACC ain't been that since then. Florida State ain't been that since Jameis Winston left. Sad to say, and he's my 30 for 30. I hate this bitch, but he run the Tampa and I got to rock with him. But Florida State ain't been the same since. They ran through three different coaches, am I right? I believe 3 different coaches. Ain't got nothing. And the coach they got now is a damn good coach, but they don't got no faith in him, no belief. They want to crack it up. They know the fuck they want in Gainesville. And people don't, people don't realize about these college towns. Like, Fort Myers is a semi-college town because FGCU and FSW, but it's not a college town like Gainesville is. Like, that's everywhere you go. Gator. I'm talking about, yeah, shit like that. So people here, they don't understand. We a little bit ass Fort Myers. So we ain't got no NFL prime prospect walking around here who's on ESPN with Stephen A in the morning, and then we can see him in the stars. Yeah. We don't have that, bro. We ain't into that shit like that. You can walk around and see Jameis Winston eating crab type shit. Like, they blame that man for stealing. We know what's up, bro. They gave that man shit. He probably just was on some dickhead shit. But even then, bro, it's a lot of motherfuckers who don't get talent, bro. And I done seen motherfuckers grind. Like, even watching Emmett Williams, I know his dad personally, man, and Emmett Williams Sr., or he'll be the third, or fourth, I don't know. I seen Emmett Williams the fifth on that nigga jersey they got. Damn, was 100 on. But even knowing him, bro, knowing what his pa's been through and those people that are intricate in their kids' life, it's amazing, man. And I'm going to talk this into fruition, man. I'm going to talk this out. It's amazing to see what Jermaine Church's daughter's going to do. To know that they balling like that, like, those are some real deal ballers, man. That's why I think Kobe died 2 days when he died. He died twice that day. Because he died with his child. Yes, he died his legacy, but he knew what she wanted. Yeah. She was a beast, though. Yeah, Candace, they got an interview. Candace Parker was talking to her about legacy. She was like, yeah, I told my dad I got this. She was there. That kind of shit it scares me, man. Yeah. That kind of shit scared me. That's why when I seen Jason Tatum opt out, he didn't want to play. It's like, damn. You know, Kobe like he was gonna be like the next nigga, like. But Kimball was like, no, we gotta do this for Kobe. That boy said, I can't do this. He like Kobe was with that man in East St. Louis, like telling him you're gonna do this and go to this school, and it's crazy. And even Penny Hardaway talking about how Kobe came down there to Memphis when he became coach. That's dope, because we didn't know none of these stories and shit like that about all this. But what he did as a father, and for him to push his kids to do something better and shit like that, man, you never really know like that. That shit right there is the scarier part. And to know how he's a leader in every right of his life, like he's a leader. Oh yeah, bro. Yo. Upstairs, just let me know you outside, I'll pull up. All right, man, y'all come. Hold me down for a second, bro. Hold on, we got somebody finna join us in a second, man. Somebody gonna be a co-host doing certain things with us. She pulling up now. We're gonna have her bring her business, all that other shit on in a minute. But right now, man, I'm gonna leave Migos right here to the mic for a hot little second, man. Shit, it ain't gonna look like this when we drop the podcast. We'll edit, chop all this shit up. But I'm gonna let y'all to my dog talking shit real fast.
Yeah, let me see what we got on that line.
Give me 1 second. Yes, it is right here on your mouth. We can try to edit this shit. I watch you going live for hot thing.
Hey, not yet. What we got? Yo, what's up, bro?
bro, and then shit like that, if we got to stay anything, bro, just carry this bitch and keep rapping. Niggas is Daisy, my dog Marcus, Jit. I forgot your name. Is it? This is our editing girl. Nah, that's some other shit. That sound like you want to be on some other cute shit. Had to help welcome my dog into the podcast. Ice could come in and set our camera up and shit in a second.
She's good.
Oh, she's good.
Y'all already got it set up.
Mic on. Give her a check. My check.
Hello.
All right, bet. You ain't gotta say much. You just put your input in here and there,
Come
man.
here with that shot shit. It's too late. You already.
I'm
in.
not being shy. He just
Okay.
didn't tell me I was doing this today. He just told me.
She was gonna be a stand. Yeah, she's gonna be a stand in the seat and see what the fuck we was doing type shit. I got my dog on, man. We got some guests here, man. Like I said, this is gonna be Pickled Sausage Chronicles .5.
I don't think I did. I don't think.
That bitch might not even just bring around.
There we go.
Bet I done brought my dog in, man. We got we still back on the subject. Like I say, man, when we were talking about COVID, man, I just think it's sad because the man was actually pushing something forward. You know, he had the BS on the rape allegations and all that. But when people talk about that, they forget the case. I remember the case. The woman had several semen found inside of her.
Yeah.
You just gonna point, just like that situation with Tupac. That lady came out on Vlad last year and said she never even seen Tupac in that room. That is sick to know that kind of information comes out after. That's why I kind of like what technology is now, bro. Cause like even they was fucking with what's the dude, man? The dude that produced Michael Jackson, man. Damn, Quincy Jones. When all that interview came out, Quincy Jones was talking about all the BS and people in Marlon Brando being a faggot and all. They were talking about, he's old, he's got dementia. So you mean to tell me that man went in that studio, seeing all that little shit that was going on, all that coke getting snowed?
That's just like with that R. Kelly shit. They been knew that shit. They knew all about R. Kelly fucking these little girls and he was attracted to little girls and all that.
Okay, and how y'all feel about that situation? We all grew up in the hood. We all seen or hood adjacent. We all done been to high school and seen the Chevy outside with the foes on it. You know, can't know.
Especially that Dunbar.
This bitch.
Dunbar?
What high school you went to?
I went to Lehigh Senior.
You went to Lehigh. I said, oh, yeah, was some ratchet shit going on.
It was like that.
At Lehigh. No, and then Dunbar still had portables and didn't even get like an actual fence up until like I think a big got shot in East Days that day or some shit. Like they didn't have. Remember they just had portable. I used to walk Monty Denisha them all the time. We were from Edison on down. It'd be 3 niggas from the project. By the time we get to the school, it's 20 motherfuckers. We done start that. The dope man high. Bitch ain't made it to school until lunch. I'm in the whole high school. I'm supposed to be at Fort Myers Middle. I'm supposed to be at Cyber Lake, one of them bitches. I'm fucking off with these motherfuckers. But you all done walked outside and seen the Chevy outside sitting on foes and, dang, who that is? Or you know who he is in the neighborhood, niggas. You know who the nigga is. But now as you see him, like, well, what is he doing? But we grew up seeing that type of shit. Or like, even for a better example, take it farther back than that. Your grandparents type shit. Going down there to Mr. Jones. Now, you know he got some acres and you know he got going down. So they will court you and give you away to a mother. Knowing you ain't number 17, 18. But
about that money.
Cause
money hungry.
Cause back in the day, my grandma used to tell me straight up, if you ain't going to work or school, you couldn't wear shoes. My grandma done had shoes since she was 8, 9 years old. Cause she wasn't going to work or school. They didn't give a damn. My grandma did not start going to elementary since she was like 8, 9. I'm like, thinking now, like, no, your mom would have went to jail. Back then, bitch, it was about motherfucking breaking that sharecrop down. It was about just getting that type of shit going with your people.
Getting that product moving through.
That's why I say when I seen that shit with R. Kelly, it kind of got to me. It kind of made me think like, damn, is this like because the Me Too movement, all they going? Because you been knew this. He's in the back of Aaliyah's album cover doing this.
Shit, man.
Okay, now I'm gonna get personal. Y'all done listening to R. Kelly?
Hell no. I was listening to R. Kelly on the way here.
I was listening to him on Shaft. Talking about bad man. He's a bad. Yeah, he was on Shaft. I watched Shaft today. You still listen to R. Kelly?
I never listened to him.
What? No, I got it. See, I got to get a little more personal. You were born before 95 or after 95?
I was born in 95.
In 95? How did you not hear R? Oh, you were born to R. Kelly then. Okay. You were born. Yvette sound. You sound like you made good hot water cornbread. Motherfucker named Yvette. Boy, listen, boy. But even hear shit like that, bro, bitch, like, damn, why they doing R. Kelly, bro? Because they will take away, like, we grew up. We knew what the fuck was going on. Even if you didn't, as you get older, we know what's going on now. Like, who was wrong in that situation? Yes, R. Kelly.
I'm gonna tell you, to me, they parents should be got them ones going on.
Because when I seen the lady Sparkle talking in the documentary, Sparkle, the girl that sing when a woman's fed up, I said, whoa. You knew about it?
She been knew about that shit. I always knew about that shit, bro.
Now all of a sudden,
You
y'all want to say
cannot-
something.
I didn't watch that documentary because I didn't want to. I fuck with I
I
didn't.
ain't
But when I watched it, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of y'all.
See, my thing on that documentary shit, I think it was for the bread. One thing about it, R. Kelly was going broke.
And I seen,
I can't pay you no more. Now they looking like, wow, next check coming.
y'all just seen on live, the girls were fighting at the mansion for the shit. Taking plasma. Yeah, they were taking plasma. Oh, you ain't seen the video? Man, Desi, look, bro. The girl said something on live and you knew better. So the girl said something, just snatched the plasma off the wall and went to rah-rah, she beat the hoe up. Females still around for R. Kelly, so it made me think. And these are of age women. He was in Georgia. I think the age is 16. And so now we're going by laws and shit like that, because we got people in the Vatican who ain't been crucified yet for fucking little boys. And they leading the church type shit. We ain't seen none of that yet, but y'all mad at R. Kelly because he had, unbeknownst to him, he probably knew they were younger, but just knowing that your mama bringing you here or somebody.
Yo, that's my thing about it, bitch. Your daddy bringing you.
Bringing you for it, because they want the money.
Look, bro, I got a little girl. Bitch, when she's 16, nigga, you 18, you can't come over there.
Say, hey, what my boy did on Bad Boys? Hey, nigga, who?
You know what I'm saying?
Big ludicrous looking ass
I
nigga.
got nieces, bro. I done been to the crib and seen a nigga on the porch, 18, 19, they 16, 17, and you gotta slide.
And you done been there. You done been there. Not to say you been in his seat, but you probably been in that seat and you done been there
You
mentally.
know, because he know where his head was at that age.
And that,
I'm saying, you over here with this little girl. You ain't
Yeah,
over
but
here
you
trying
ain't doing no good.
to talk about Pokemon. You trying to fuck something, nigga. I ain't no
Pokemon, go ahead.
bitch trying to poke, bitch trying to poke some, bitch trying to poke on some.
Idiot, nigga. I know what the fuck going on. Right?
See, and you know what, man, and you being a female when you were younger, like that type of shit, dudes just coming at you, cause when you start feeling that, like that life song is serious, man.
It's
SEX.
nasty too, because I was like, I'm 17, I'll say, and older guys, they don't care, they'll holler at you. Oh, I'll hide you and put you away and take care of you till you're 18. No,
Meanwhile, they outside
mad.
dapping up your uncle and your homeboy on the block.
Yeah.
They really don't do that shit.
And that's it. And I can't say they just in our community. I believe it's in the white community too, and it's probably just from the
it's
neighbor.
everywhere.
I'm gonna leave
But
you guys.
you got what my daddy told me too. It started back in the days. They used to sell the young girls to the men and marry them at a young age.
So y'all
this
really
been
y'all
going
think
on.
prostitution is really the oldest hustle ever?
It is.
Been going on.
A nigga back then, you supposed to have a daughter. She 14. I sell you my daughter for $2.
Yeah.
You 25.
And make it so bad, but hold on.
Right.
Let's stop it right there before we go too far. Because they fucked up R. Kelly like that, but old boy from the Rolling Stones,
Listen, Jerry Seinfeld, he married a bitch. 14, 15. They was
oh,
looking-
Jerry Lee
That was
Lewis,
a-
Jerry
that
Lee
was a
Lewis.
big uproar.
Not Jerry Seinfeld, Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah.
Seinfeld did that same
But
shit. Yeah.
all I gotta do is
Weren't
some more
they on the
homework.
couple show?
Yeah.
The little girl and the man. You remember that? On the couple, divorce
Bruh,
couple?
this shit just
Yeah.
Only thing
It's
about
been
And I'm knowing this
Just
shit.
like Weinstein, he doing the same shit.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
suburb.
Now, do you think, man? Listen, this shit deep, boy. Boy, don't kill me, bitch. Don't kill me. I don't shoot heroin. I don't do nothing, bro. I don't do none of that shit. So if I die from dope in my system, a bitch whack me, bitch. You hear me? Y'all know I don't eat no pork, no rib. Y'all know I ain't kill myself. But that Jeffrey Weinstein shit, I believe he knew. The guy that was found hung in the cell. I believe he knew more because you know what they said. They said he was like the liaison of between the celebrities in the hierarchy, like Trump them. Now, crazy shit. Same cell he was in, they got the other guy there now that they just found some other shit. The guy
Same
that
cell.
the guy that got started the impeachment on Trump. He's on the same exact cell right now.
Oh, he is.
One thing about it, you don't mix money in politics.
Now,
And some,
now, let me fuck y'all up on some more shit. They say there's another guy died in that same cell a while ago. Same exact
They
cell.
probably got a way they could get into that cell.
I done been to Lee County Jail. I ain't never been to the Stockade, bro. And I done heard stories about the Stockade. My first time going to jail, 2010, I got, you feel me, like shit like that type shit, going to the big boy shit. And it was indoor, you know, that shit down there, top flight at Lee County. Only way you get out, you trustee, and you fucking up then, you dumb ass. But they was telling me, like, back in the Stockade, they said it was a certain cell, the police take care, you want to wild out, throw shit. And, cause they used to do shit like, the Stockade back in the day was an outside jail. Hot as hell, rats and shit. Now it's an indoor jail, supposed to be more clean and shit. There's more disease in that bitch, anything. Especially in the dorms, bitch be. Boy, that shit airborne like a motherfucker. But there's certain areas in these jails where they'll take you to and you will never know what happened to a bitch. And then you got people right from the outside, right in the water. Your people got to push that pin, and we don't know. And then you can't visit them for a week or something.
Yeah, all
When
of a sudden you pop up 2 weeks later.
you see the swelling going down a little bit, you can tell it was there. You like, nah, this ain't my son, or this ain't my wife, this ain't my brother, this ain't the individual I come see all the time. So those motherfuckers, I believe it do happen. And for Jeffrey Epstein, for everything he knew, Epstein and what Weinstein was doing, Weinstein's getting off with 6 months probation. Jeffrey Epstein was literally bringing dudes. He got
Weinstein a predator. That was he the definition of what.
And they tried to. There's a comedian named Louis C.K. I like it. He's very funny, but they tried to put him in the same boat because he pulled his dick out on somebody. Now that's totally different. You in my office, and we have some. Hold on, ain't no telling me that conversation was for me to pull my dick out. This man would deliberately sit on the couch and try to do other shit. Yeah. That's different. Man, that's some sick shit. But then when we think about the world, what's that movie back in the day Ice-T was in when he had the fake dreadlocks and the dude was hunting him because he was rich and got tired of hunting animals. But he wanted to hunt people. So he paid people, homeless people off the streets, come get him and shit like that, and he'll just let them run on like acres, and then he'll finally start hunting them.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a movie Ice-T. Man, Robbie watch it.
Fuck, this nigga been watching.
Man, nah, it's real. Nah, it's a movie, man. I'm gonna find the money, but it's basically like it just say how the rich got so much money, bro, that they get bored.
Yeah, that's for a fact.
Do you
that's why them misses over there in Africa hunting giraffes and rhinos and shit.
And those ain't poachers. Those are millionaires, billionaires. Yes.
You pay for whatever you want to pay for.
And then they talk, it makes the news and it looks bad. Like the doctor from right here, the nigga went and shot an elephant or some shit. Remember the doctor from where the fuck with the dentist or whatever. Man, shit like that is.
Who y'all think got the celebrities doing and saying all that crazy stuff, wearing all that crazy stuff they wearing? Them because they bored.
I don't know, because they trying to make Orlando Brown look like he Jones, whatever, look like he crazy. I don't think that boy crazy.
Brown say Nick Cannon sucked his dick.
You think Nick sucked the dick? Y'all think Nick sucked? Do y'all think Nick sucked the dick?
Look, you know what? He probably said I'm gonna see what it's like before I know.
He said he sucked my dick with a wig on. Nigga say fuck it, Nick sucked my dick. Special nigga, and I respect Nick Cannon because knowing his character and who he comes from, his daddy started the Pyru sets. His daddy did that. He don't even talk about none of that gangster shit. Nick a gangster. Like, I fuck with bro. But it's like, hold on, bro, you at the top. And to get to the top, you had to be on the bottom of somebody, not at the bottom of the pit. Lana Del Rey has a song called Fuck My Way to the Top where she talks about fucking Wiz Khalifa and certain rappers, but you just Liz. He like to smoke a lot. I like to fuck a lot. I'm like, well, who like, you talking about Snoop or Wiz? It's certain rappers. She was just breaking it down. She's talking about he was a French nigga from Montana. He's like, okay, French Montana. You can break it. You can easily break this shit down like that type of shit. So she's talking about fucking her way to the top. I don't believe Nick just got there by that. And he does have the #1 show on TV right now. That Masked Singer is the #1 show on TV.
Nick Cannon is fucking rich.
Yeah, and I believe he's for the culture because he left America's Got Talent because they wouldn't let him wear his turban and shit. He was letting them know like the African kings wore turbans with the man had a fucking $1 million imperial diamond in front of his shit. He's like, I can't wear $1 million. Oh, you don't want to see that a black. So I believe it's for the culture. And he stands a certain shit, but then he'll go in front of.
Who you like, Nick over Eminem?
Rapping, I'm taking Eminem all day. Rapping, I'm taking Eminem. I think it'd be very smart if Eminem went on the Masked Singer. That'd be smart for hip hop. It'd be dope for the culture. It'd be dope. And y'all ain't fucking.
Eminem went on that?
Yes, or came on Wild 'N Out. And that's the thing. And that's the thing. I think because Eminem is a jokey type guy. I've seen the videos of him.
You like him to smash Wild 'N Out?
No, I like him.
Boy, go rip his ass apart.
And that'd be the best part. But that'd be the best part. But let him bring Royce with him. Let him bring his clique if y'all gonna do that and joke. Cause you're not eating up Royce. Royce will eat up him. I'm just being. But if it just to make it for the culture, bro, do it. Cause that shit with Mariah, nigga, you did have Mariah's name tattooed big on your back, and so he felt some type of way when he was poking at that shit.
That what that good pussy do to you though. Hey,
do we think Mariah Carey got good pussy?
She got to.
I think Ariana Grande got that thing, boy. I'm not gonna lie. Man, listen, rest in peace, Mac Miller. Cause she drove Mac back to drugs. Mac was sober for. Mac Miller was a dope ass artist, dope ass MC, whatever. I think Erykah Badu got that thing. I don't think Beyonce. I don't think Beyonce got that thing.
Erykah Badu, yeah.
What?
Erykah Badu have big.
What?
A whole new world.
Man, listen, but I don't think I don't think Beyonce got that thing. I don't think she on that.
I heard
Like,
some shit. Beyonce pussy was thinking some shit.
Oh God.
I see the thing going around. They talk about Meg be musky and shit like that and. Moneybag, but they don't know how music work. He might have recorded that verse forever ago. They don't know how music work, but they just trying to tarnish Meg because she's a natural body built chick. She ain't, and it's hard. Yeah, they be like, well, no, she got something done.
Nah, that's her. That's all her. One thing about it, boy, I'm an ass connoisseur.
Ass connoisseur, boy.
I know what that.
Now we podding, boy. Now we podding, boy.
Is that all of Ari's or what you feel about that?
Ariana Grande?
No.
Who?
Ari, Moneybag, new girl. What's the
Ari,
name?
that's got it. Yeah, that's fake.
You think it's
But
fake?
it's a beautiful fake now. It look
Majority of
good.
it is hers.
Ain't no
She
majority.
done had a tummy tuck.
Once you add it over with.
Have you seen this girl Ari we talking about? The young chick, she used to be with G Herbo.
The real Kyle sister on Instagram. Yeah.
Nah, her ass, does it look real to you?
Nah.
What about Just Hilarious? Just Hilarious got an ass did, but it don't look fake.
Once it get dead, it's fake. If I take my shit out right now, you feel me? I got a little fro up under there.
Boy, we
I put dreads on my shit tomorrow. Is my dreads real?
No.
But my hair real.
So.
But it ain't.
Now you see my point.
Yeah, it's an imitation. It's an imitation. Okay, it's an imitation. But I don't think when you see some of these celebrity girls and shit, they all be so dressed up, bro. When they made fun of Cardi B for not having.
That made me so mad. Cause she just let her guard. She who she is.
Yeah, and you see how she was dressed, little Nike sweater, little sweatshirt, like.
That's her.
Cardi B from the hood.
And that's why I think Offset don't care about the other shit. Offset like, cause with all that shit on, this a ratchet ass hood ass bitch like.
She understand me. She can relate.
And in that situation, I don't know how that. I couldn't imagine, bro, being successful and then you can only date. That's why I see why they only deal with successful people. Cause like Ross said, you weren't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah.
How the hell I'm gonna give you half of anything, a whole of anything? You ain't make nail jump shot with me when MJ wife took all that money. God. Jeff Bezos' wife just took $1 billion and he didn't even flinch.
I seen some Kevin Garnett. His I think he had like $3-4 million a month or some shit like that.
Alimony. What?
A month.
That hoe ain't, but she wasn't on, I ain't calling his ex-wife hoe with her mother of children. I just mean that woman was not on them got milk cover. She won in them Timberwolves jersey. Like things like that. How do you feel like when you become a level of success and a man just tries to enter your life who wasn't there with you from the first day of you trying to do installments or trying
I would watch myself, like guard myself.
You still be accepting of the friendship and situation and all that.
Yeah, but like you're not. I'm not gonna be dumb. Like I'm not gonna be here to like. I'm gonna give him everything and help him get. No,
because you feel like you weren't with me shooting in the gym, nigga.
It's really like if I see it depends on the situation. Like if you really deal with me and I can feel your vibe, so it's not like you could lie to me on how you feel about me. So if I feel like you feeling me and we feeling each other for real, and
what if he's a master? What if he's a master manipulator? Pimping is superb.
But no, that at the end of the day,
pimping is superb. Pimping is superb.
Feel a person's energy. That stuff you can't lie. You can't fake.
But in the back of your mind, are you not thinking, damn man, when I had to go eat sandwiches for 3 days straight just to make sure I could make it to Miami for that hair show or just make it over here for certain. What was you at then, nigga? In the back of your mind.
No, I'm saying if that's somebody that's been in my life trying to come back around, that's different. But
now, what if you just meet him on your level of success and he just sees you there?
I'm saying where your head is. Like if I see you're trying and you're trying to do stuff with yourself, I won't mind helping you get to where you need to be at.
That could blind you from the fact that he's manipulating you to get what he wants. Cause you ever seen the movie Casino?
Yeah.
When he had the old girl Holly had the trick nigga in the damn hotel. She was fucking with a big mall boss ran a casino. No matter what, she was taking all the money back to his broke ass to hide the dude on that door. So what if a nigga no? But that's what I'm saying. What if a nigga use you to get onto his platform?
Well, I'm not gonna let him do all that.
You told Pimpin' is superb, Daisy. Pimpin' is superb, man. I'm trying to get him to understand. Pimpin' is superb from Thursday to Thursday. Pimpin' is superb 7 days of the week. But and I see that's why I believe like when most successful people are dating, that's why I see why they all deal with the same circle of people.
Right.
Like we're just gonna. To me, bro, that's lame. Like I respect this man. I love this man like a real cousin type shit. I grew up around his whole family type shit. I ain't even gonna touch nobody unless I know he just touched it just to touch it that day. I ain't even gonna, cause the type of nigga I am, I'm a sucker for love. You say, ooh boy, you cute, bitch, I'm trying to get your nails done. I'm a sucker for love. You said, well, you text me back? Oh, bitch, I'm a sucker for love. And the bitch be, oh, you got all the hoes. Bitch, I ain't got it.
You like my motherfucking picture.
You hear me? Oh, it's over with. Oh, it's over with. For you females talking about, if I like your picture, that don't mean jump in my inbox. Shit. When the light green, what that mean? Bitch, when the light green, what that mean? When the light green, what that mean? You hear me? And then don't heart my shit.
Yeah, you heart my shit.
Oh, you belong in here. We go together now. Now we go together. Now it's different. You hear me? Like another nigga picture around me, bitch. You hear me? You like your thumbs. I'll break them, bitch. I wish you motherfucking might. But I see people in those type of circles who just deal with like, look at Future them. Future, Drake, and me. All I don't know if they hit her, but they always with Lori Harvey. I respect, but in that situation, who's wrong? Them or her? Because I respect her. Pimping is superb. Even if it's in panties. Even if it's in panties, pimping is superb.
They ain't wrong, because I'm going to tell you one thing about it. Motherfuckers talk. She with it. She with it, bro. When you like her, I see you like on her picture. Oh, she with it.
Or eat. Yeah, your mans will tell you, hey man, bro,
But
eat.
I thought the Future was with her. I ain't think.
And that's what I'm getting on, like, cause Meek looked like he was with her. I just got Laura Harvey on my wish list, and you.
All that shit, all that shit.
Man, him and Trey Songz bump heads by some shit. Meanwhile, Trey Songz got a fiance. I think Laura Harvey got that box.
What you say?
That's what I'm
Look,
trying to tell you.
Okay.
Look, bro, hit up.
they all
She
try
with it.
dibble and dabble
It's
in
that
the
deal.
gold.
And mind you, I'm gonna tell people quick. Her dad is Steve Harvey, who's not the most godless. All that think like a man. He bought that book for one. He bought the rights to that book. All that. And the man on his third wife.
Yeah.
Right.
For a fact.
And I love Steve Harvey.
From my understanding, she about to leave his ass.
I love Steve Harvey. He hated on Bill Bellamy, who ended up taking the Girls Line Out tour and took other comedians on some shit when they did the Kings of Comedy. Bernie Mac that shot, no doubt. Thank you. But you watch documentary now, tells you he didn't want Bernie going last because he figured Bernie was gonna kill it. Look what happened. Bernie's got the most memorable set on Kings of Comedy. And if you ain't grow up watching Kings of Comedy, look at a Netflix, YouTube, whatever, you're missing out. Bernie Mac the motherfucking great. I ain't grew up on Cosby. I grew up watching Tour Time and Bernie Mac. I watched Tim Allen and Bernie Mac, Aunt Wanda.
I don't think I ever watched an episode of Cosby.
The-
That shit wasn't interesting.
I don't think I ever, maybe on Nick at Night.
Yeah, I'm from the hood. We ain't had no Cosby.
Man, we watching Martin and Living Color. And all that other shit, like, and only like when it came to like other white shows that a nigga watched, I used to watch Tour Time because it came out on a certain time. But growing up in the hood though, it wasn't.
I used to watch shit like Friends when we ain't had no cable.
And it came out on a certain time, and you just had to wait till it.
Before you went to sleep.
You hear me, bro? Do y'all remember when TV used to go off? Do you remember when TV used to go off?
What you mean?
They used to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and TV used to go off.
I don't remember.
Boy, I'm showing my age, boy. I'm showing my motherfucking age, boy. Listen, y'all don't remember when TV used to go off? TV used to go off. Like, they do the Pledge of Allegiance, and it would be, and TV went off. TV would literally go off back. I remember that,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Like, after Jay Leno or something, it'd be the last one in the go. Now they got, man, big chin ass cracker. And you know what, though, bro? And I fuck with him because, like, my daddy loved cars. He'd be like, man, that's how I got knew what a hot rod was. I thought a hot rod was a regular car.
That boy got called.
Shit like that. And, well, shit, we on car, man. What was your favorite car? What was your first car? Not favorite. What's your first car? That was yours. I ain't talking about you whipping mom's shit.
was,
Cause that was my
right,
shit. Deborah, that was my motherfucker. Alright.
It was like a 1980 Mercury Mystique, and baby, when I crunked that bad
Mercury
boy up,
Mystique. That sound like
woke the whole neighborhood up for work 5 in the morning. Woke the whole in working all down the
what
street.
year was this?
This was 2016.
Woo.
Look,
Listen,
y'all
the
ain't
struggle
see.
don't get no realer. Listen, you hear me? The struggle don't get no realer than that. Having a 1980 and a
No
2016.
radio, no AC, nothing.
That bitch ain't had no blue antique tag on that bitch either. Hell no, bitch. But it got you from point A to B and dropped you at point C. Look at you, hot ass. Moving too much. Point C for nothing. Bro, what about you, bro? What your first car was? Bitch had a donk? No, y'all had it. Bitch had it.
My first car I bought was a 87 Caprice.
Don't nothing feel better than when you buy. It could have been the raggedest shit ever.
You know, I got a lot of brothers and shit, so they want mom and make sure they got
Big niggas. I'm talking about shocks went out on cars fast. Big niggas. You hear me? Big niggas.
Once they got to a certain point of their life, mom and deuce passed the whip down. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the first car I bought was a box Chevy, you know, in Florida, nigga.
What the first place you went when you first had your whip and you was like, man, it my shit.
You know, we were living in Hope Garden then.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want to say the first place I went was back to the hood. I went straight to the hood.
Shining like you got the
No tag.
nothing.
No nothing.
You know what crazy though, bro? So what's that? That's between 2003, 2000, somewhere around there. I remember when y'all moved to Hope Gardens.
That shit was probably, about 2000.
I think y'all was one of the first people. See, niggas who stay in Hope Gardens now, they was one of the first motherfuckers all the way in the corner of Hope Gardens. Then came Tony them, then Sharnice them at the very, very front. Bitch, I don't tell my Hope Gardens. Listen.
It was like 3 of us.
It was that in the power box in the middle of the field with a bunch of white sticks sticking up. That's it. But even then, bro, back then, bro, you could ride Bird the Hood, bro. I mean, we used to ride stolen cars for 4-5 days. Police ain't pulling no tags, ain't registered. So like you say, from Hope Gardens to the hood, that's a nice little ride. Even if
You know why I had a detour through
oh yeah, everybody got
that
it.
was everything was jumping.
But a nigga pull up to the hood in the motherfucking box like that's it, like bitch, I'm cranking, bitch, this mine, bitch, you can't tell me nothing. This the best thing. Where you went when you first like this my car, go wherever the fuck I want? Where you went?
I think I went right to racetrack, clocking the word. And everybody was riding me too.
I mean, like, what's your like first like night knowing, man? I'm riding this my shit, bitch. I'm finna I'm finna crank up and go like that shit.
Up, but still, everybody rode me because my car was so raggedy. But I was still like, I'm picking you up, right?
You hear me?
Oh,
straight up, bitch. Yeah. You hear me? How you ride? That GT, that Mustang, your old man Caprice. All right.
Jordans. Oh, okay.
I had a Delta 88, no lie.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't go over the bridge. That bitch might go back.
You got to catch momentum. You had to catch both lights. Hey, if you catch that second light, just make that left, bro. Don't even hit the bridge. Don't even.
I remember my dad used to fuck with me like, you can't go no 4 miles in this one. Like, the bridge kind of steep, but this bitch might go rolling back from you.
Hey, a bitch can't tell you nothing, bro. When you got your first car, bro, and your mama them tripping or whatever, don't be staying with moms. What? Mom, like I won't go get me a soda from the store because you put everything in your room. Bitch, I don't give a what? Alright, I'm not taking nobody nowhere. This is my, and I need gas money, bitch. You got gas money?
That was back then. That was gas
$5
money.
get you, man. Listen, boy. What? Boy, look, little young ass boy. I remember back when I was like, man, listen, Miss Bell them had a car, man, cause my mama done fucked they shit up, man. So we driving Bell and shit. I'm big, Jay big, Brandon big, Keisha big. We big in this bitch. We big. Listen, bro, I'm talking about bitch on we ain't got no gas. Man, I'd be damn, bro. We literally put like $1 something, like $1.33. That was 2 gallons back then. Yeah. That was 2 gallons. Gas was like 88 cents, 94 cents. And man, people like, I remember when gas was, no, bitch, I do too. bitch, I do. But now gas could be $2.39 right now. Tomorrow it'd be $2.88 in the morning. Overnight, we made a jump overnight and made that, man, hell, man, and that's what that's what I learned about that fracking word. They frack, that fracking shit, man.
If you don't notice, they bring their gas down at nighttime.
See,
everybody do. They lower it.
She giving you the scoop, man. She putting you down, man. You hear me? And that yogurt do not be fresh. That shit. You hear me? Soft serve. What? You hear me? And I'm telling you now, if you don't steal nothing out of racetrack, you not a gangster, bro. I don't. Racetrack, Walmart, anything that ain't black owned, I'm stealing something. I'm telling you, bro. This is America. I'm telling you now. Y'all, my thing is, man, I tell people all the time, I got a big pet peeve in, don't try to shine me for being ghetto. That's where I'm from. If you finna see me do some ghetto shit, you finna see me motherfucking eat a rib sandwich. I just on some other shit. You finna see me. You hear me? Don't stop me from doing. Don't stop me from doing no ghetto shit. Don't. You hear me? Man, don't. If you see me crunching up my pickle sauce, pickle egg, finna put chips in there. Don't stop me from putting hot sauce on my chips. Don't stop me from doing no hood shit. Like I don't know, bro. And listen, I tell people about the hood, bro. I don't know when Sweet Baby Ray's came around. I don't know what year, but my first time trying Sweet Baby Ray's had to be like 2011, 2010. Man, I lost my motherfucking mind. Man, I had that lame ass water down there, crab barbecue sauce my whole life. I had that Sweet Baby Ray's, boy, it was over with. It was over with. You hear me, bro? Man, listen, bro. Sweet Baby and Ray. But you hear me? I don't know where you at, boy, but Sweet Baby and Ray, boy. You hear me, boy? Speaking of crack, man, Snowfall Season 3 coming soon. Season 3, I believe. Yeah, Season 3.
It's already out tonight. It's airing tonight.
I'm going home. Frank, you got my dog Franklin but I like how I seen Free Ray Rick Ross talking about, he like, it's kind of his story, but it ain't got nothing to do with him like that. He because you know nigga call him a snitch because he snitched on the feds. But he like, but the DEA was bringing me dope. His boss told him, nigga, don't do that shit. And basically, he was making money on the side. And nigga, when he went down, he was like, I don't know you. So he saved his ass. He was like, no, nigga, you know me. And we was at this date. And that's why watching that Snowfall and seeing how Franklin trying to maneuver on the Fed, because the Fed got everything on him. Now he know about the Fed brother, the Fed son.
You know everything now, right?
Yeah, and it's good because sometimes you won't care to loan the nigga money if you know where they stay. Yeah. I know where you stay. I know your kid. Come on, I see your kids at daycare with me every day.
I don't loan big money no more. That's loaning big money shit dead. You can't get nothing.
Okay, is it loaning or just leaving it? If you ask me for the dub before it's just gone.
For the dub, that's yours. Don't say let me borrow the dub. Say let me.
That's a real motherfucking homeboy right there. You crab niggas that know your dog ain't got it because he's asking you for $20, $30. He already ain't got it. It ain't his fault. He been like this since a jit, bro. You know he been a crack. He ain't never put on no snack. He ain't never put on no weed session. He ain't never put no. This nigga been like this. Why you gonna press this man about them $30?
The other day, I was fucking with my brother. I said, I need $20. I said, let me borrow $20. He hit me up in the inbox. Where you at? I'm gonna bring you the $20. I say, bro, one thing I don't need no motherfucker $20, bitch.
Just hit.
If I'm asking you for $20, nigga, you
Yeah.
better bring me $100.
Right now, bitch, I'm down. Busy ass, bitch. I'm the worst right now.
Bring me no motherfucking loud ass $20, nigga. I eat that shit at work every day.
I would ask her the other day, cause we hear, you know, the number is $40 for tricking or whatever. I spend $40 spend $40 for me right now. Spend $40.
$40.
Spend it right now.
I just told you, bitch, I eat 20 a day, nigga. Breakfast and lunch at work.
So where do you females be getting that $40 tricking shit from?
I really don't know, cause that upset me.
And my thing, and if you are tricking for 40, pimping is superb, bitch. Come over here, bitch, from Thursday to Thursday. Bitch, we will get you up there. We will get you some clients, bitch. Your bullshit. You hear me? We'll get you. We got a hairdresser for you. We got. Hey, you hear me? Boy, listen. We'll have you ride now. Hey, you hear me? We got security. This man 6'7", boy. You hear me? We ain't gonna let nobody fuck with you. Sell the coochie as you go. Break us all. Product is gonna sell itself. But the female be talking about $40, man, it gets me because as a female, are you putting yourself down to them 40, or are you just in that position that I just need these 40?
I think they think that that's the most that they could get out of a nigga. That's without getting rejected. No, I'm serious.
Oh, hold on. She just hit on it. She said without getting rejected.
Without getting rejected, $40. It's a decent amount of money. That's why they always asking for 40. But
and I be seeing some chicks who will tell you, man, nah, it ain't this, it ain't that easy. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Meanwhile, I know you over here laying down with a little lame ass nigga. You over here giving it to the lamest nigga in the world. And in my head, I'm gonna tell myself twice, damn. So did I just go ahead and take this bitch out eating all this damn bitch, and you finna let the nigga fuck them crab legs right out you? About a bitch. Bing, bitch, and I'm here to collect the ones I can get back whenever you come back. And you tell me what you doing. What you doing, Mike? What you doing, fat boy? Nothing, bitch. Trying to beat this little dick now, bitch. You done left me, bitch. You hear me? And this bitch, goddamn. But I see female, and I believe, like you say, without them getting neglected, like, man, nah, I really can't do it. And I don't blame the nigga for saying you can't do it, because if I fuck with you, man, you go to 100, make sure you take care of that, the kids, or whatever the situation. But if you just like a $40
What
bitch,
you say it again?
I can't say it again because y'all watching. You bitch gonna think you gonna get some money out of me. I ain't got nothing. Fake. Everything's fake. I stole the Nike shirt. Everything fake. But because they'll think that kind of shit. They'll think like, oh man, well I can get this out to do if I just talk to him, or if I give him the pussy hill.
You know better, you do better.
See, my thing about that shit is you shouldn't be fucking with nobody, male, female, whatever. That can't help you out.
Simple motherfucking facts. You hear me?
But don't go around looking for handouts.
Don't go around looking for no handout. But
Bigger facts.
In a situation where you just ain't got it.
Right.
If the person you fucking every night,
Right, yeah.
help you out,
You don't need to be fucking with them
Trend,
anyway.
you dealing with a dude on the daily. Fucking him, sucking him, loving him, feeding him. He talking about you the one and this and that, and we laid up, booed up, Netflix and everything. You put him on your new series and everything. You don't put the nigga down on don't put a bitch down on no new show.
One time, never again. Watch the whole thing without.
Don't put a bitch down on your Netflix series. I'm telling you now. Bitch, oh, what y'all watching? Nothing, bitch. Elmo's World, bitch. La 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 la. But you dealing with, you hear me? You dealing with him tough. You find out now he ain't the one, or you realize like, hey, I'm kind of fucked up because my pay period don't fall to here. I don't get this. So just shit kind of fucked up. Loan me $1 or $2, $100 or $2. You can't do that. It ain't even, because in a loan like that is just making sure I'm straight. Because I got the money, I'm working. You see me working, nigga. How far are you letting that conversation go for a nigga be like, man, I don't know. Meanwhile, 20.
I ain't got it.
Or a nigga hit the Macarena. Man, god damn, boy, it's kind of. Nigga hit the Macarena.
This is what my daddy told me. He said, you ever cook for a crab? Somebody that's always asking something. Damn, I just paid my light bill, my phone bill. God,
Nigga
damn,
always trend. Nigga always just pay something when you need some money. Man, you hear me, man? You know the plug called me. Bitch, stop. You been blowing that man money all week. Stop lying. Shit like, but you know what though? And what she said earlier about a handout, I learned that the freest shit come with the biggest price tags, man. That freest shit. And they come tell you right, man, come on through, bro.
That one would be like, oh, I got what you want for it, nigga.
No, don't, man, come on, bro, don't worry. That's why when I was meeting up with her, I said, I'm a genuine guy, I'm very genuine. I don't know you from a canopy. I just really want to bring you in on some shit, because I sat down, and if you watching, I sat down with another female who we talked and shit, and she was just on some braggadocious shit. I got this many views, I got this many followers, it ain't about that. It's about Pickled Chronicles being organic and building something organic. This right here might work three motherfucking months from now on better episodes, and the chemistry be better because we in here every week, we dealing with each other, we get to know each other. I don't want nobody telling me, oh, I got this many views and all these people gonna fuck with me because they know me. Okay, now how many people times that by 2? Because that's how many people gonna hate on you.
So we make a YouTube channel.
That's what I was getting at and that's what I was trying to get at without trying to be negative with her. That's what I was getting at. And then on top, like she was just telling about everything she got going on, but I just couldn't peep nothing you had going on. I go to her page, you peep it. Oh, installments, frontal. Okay, bet. That's why next episode I'm gonna dedicate the podcast to her and let her talk her shit, pop her shit. Now it's just more about introducing my people to shit. But she got her own shit going on when she do funnels and shit. But she wanna know, oh, I'm gonna do this. She was. She's like, another pretty girl gonna be there. I'm like, bitch, you Buddha. But she was just on some show like, you know what though? I seen her eat a hot wing like a nigga. I said, yep, we in there. When I seen how she ate that hot wing, I said, oh yeah, we in there. Listen, held it from the gristle. Man, listen, held it from the gristle. Played that be like a violin. You hear me? I said, Trim, when it comes to hot wing, what do you prefer? Flats or drums?
I don't play with my food.
Flats? Now what is it?
Flats, all the way. Air fry. Look, I love my flats.
Flats or drums? I'm asking y'all, what y'all prefer? Flats or drums? I like both of them.
If you eat drums, I don't trust you.
Nigga eat pork, I don't trust him. Shit. Search it, don't trust. But cause you can kind of dip it.
I don't like that.
With the wing, I like the wing cause you can twist and get right. But that's the thing. See, if you can't twist and get right, you ain't really fat. You ain't in search for the calories that you need in your
I'm
life.
so good with the flats. I don't even need to pop the middle the bone open. I could just, you know.
She told you she played like a violin. She had that big tree. I'm talking like a violin. She did.
I don't mess up with my food.
When a guy's trying to court you or offer you on a date and he's like, well, let's go to such and such, Olive Garden. Are you in the point where you thinking, damn, man, that's a little up there, or is he trying to impress me? Or, nigga, let you go eat some hot wings and fries. I ain't worried about that shit. Which more dope to you? Some shit like that?
Like if I really fuck with the nigga or whatever, I don't care where we go.
You don't care.
That's how it's supposed to be.
We
I'm
go.
gonna tell you this.
Chad Johnson say he take everybody to McDonald's on his first date.
If you gotta spend, if in order for me to impress you, I gotta take you to Benihana's. I gotta take you. Nah, bitch, you don't.
I don't even speak Chinese. Why we going to Benihana? I don't even.
You like what I can do for you. You don't like me. You like
Yeah.
what I can do for you.
And-
You like this baby, get up out
And
of here.
I believe that's why a lot of people stay in their current situations too. I tell bitches, you in a relationship until your lease up. Y'all can't even leave until y'all lease up. Or
And
you,
then they'll still stay together fighting. Like, why? Why do you put up
a
with
bitch
that? Why do you
toxic.
put yourself
That's
through
the
that stuff?
definition of toxic. And
It's
it
self-inflict at that point.
usually, I'm gonna tell you, most toxic energy comes from women. It comes because a man gonna do as told and as pleased. But
Negative.
if you keep allowing him to keep dogging and doing dumb shit, you're the toxic one. You ain't put a butt to it. If you take anything bad, you put a butt to it. Or a woman tell you, I ain't known that.
Well,
So
maybe
that's why you
I
gotta
never had a long relationship because I don't put up
spell
with
long.
a year.
I said spell long. That's why I give it. Hey, but even then, even in certain situations, relationships, I think it becomes from the woman because most men be, unless you're aggressive, nasty. I seen the meme of the dude talking about you should never have to take pussy from your wife, which is understood. But if a man says no, it's an argument. If a woman says no, it's I gotta respect that. And
If a man says no, you fucking somebody else instantly.
I mean,
Who else you fucking?
why not?
see, which is on. That's a, how do you feel about that, Trin?
I'm just saying, like, why can't
if you
we
want
have,
it.
we haven't been having sex. Why can't we have sex?
Now, if the pattern changes.
Yeah.
That's different. But I'm just talking about if it's just some, oh, what's up? Like, nah, I ain't in the
gonna say the
mood.
problem
Long
with
day.
that, right? The problem with that is, okay, boom, say like these two people meet each other. You know what I'm talking about? They both been
My dogs
together for a
talk
while.
that shit.
I tell you, you know what I'm talking about? I gotta fuck 5 times a day. You've been single for the last year. When that shit first come appealing, you like, oh, you can fuck 5 times a day? Say less.
Rabbit race.
Now he blowing your back out for 3 months straight. Now you tired. You can't go to work.
Dog preaching.
You know what I'm talking about? You
Dog
you
preaching.
Go to church, right? All this shit.
You done flaked out on Shanique with them 20 times.
Your friends, you can't go out with your friends. 'Cause you blow your back out before you go out. You too tired.
And you ain't had no dick in the hole. You were single for a year.
For a year.
You
This shit is amazing. Like he can fuck me 5 times a day.
preaching, dog
You know what
preaching.
I'm saying? But now that shit slowed down.
You right.
Now it's a problem.
Okay. That's
But did it slow down because
I'm tired at work. I can't go to work because you want to fuck me on my lunch break.
right then and there.
What the
Right then and there. Right then and there. Right. Right then and there. Hey, I got 2 slices of bread. What a pussy. 2 slices of bread.
I'm gonna bring
Hey.
you lunch. You eat that shit on your way in while you walking in.
And shit like that, but that's why I realize when females be like, well, I ain't in the mood, and you be like, well, no, well, I am in it. I'm not gonna take nothing from him because
I'll never take it.
I've seen people being super like, I'm like, how could you do it? Because for one, it's emotion. Sex is really an emotional thing. They be on something. No, it's physical when it happens. It's an emotional thing. the orgasm starts with the good mornings and did you eat? What we finna eat? Shit like that. A lot of women be like, and they'll agree. Women will agree that it don't just start with the, oh, I see this guy. that's in a turn on. That's that I'm infatuated. But to be like, oh, this is that what it's gonna be. A lot of women be on some, yeah, I'm rocking with this nigga. That's why you see a real pretty ass girl with an ugly ass nigga like me and be like, damn, bro, what he doing? Sucking her asshole out, bro. That's what I'm doing. The bitch ain't got no toenail. She ain't got no more toenail polish on. I done sucked the polish off her feet. And they be like, well, damn, what the hell? But not realizing that the one time she be like, well, I ain't feel like it. You gotta realize, women, when they cramp, man, motherfuckers realizing, imagine me grabbing your balls and just hitting them from behind you when you don't expect it. I'm like, that would probably hurt. It hurts even more. It hurts even more when you almost hit a nigga in their balls. That type of shit hurt even more. So she like, just imagine that happen inside of you. That's how your ovaries feel. I'm like, understood. I've had a girl tell me, let me just lay across your lap and rub my back. Doing that, she like, I'm gassing. I'm like, God, bitch, gassing like a motherfucker. But for the love, don't do that. When y'all bleed like that, don't do that. Them period farts are the worst farts. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know your ass be, nigga, period, you be, ooh. Them period farts be the worst part. And listen. Oh look, cause I love it. When I love you, I love you. I done had them over talking about I just want to be around you, shit like that. Lay across my lap, just rub her back the whole time she chilling. I'm talking about, man, kicking and she like, I'm a little gassy. I'm like, man, fuck, gotta deal with this shit. Just blow the air out the way. It what it. But that's love. That's love. I don't love the bitch. That's love. That's love. But, hey, me personally, hey, that man, listen, that's love. That's love. That's love. And you know, I feel like Carlos Miller said, if you ain't pooting around me, who you pooting around? How long do it take for you to come around a dude before you just start farting and pooting around him?
She don't know.
I don't even pass gas around my daddy. You know, yeah, look. That too.
See?
He calling me out, put me on blast.
I will put you on blast. You don't
No,
go.
he put me on blast.
You gonna be on
He ain't even been in no long relationship.
She said, I'm going off this word.
Hey, that real. How long do it take for you to get comfortable for you to fart around a nigga though? And that's the thing, cause even if you try to slide one out, oh shit. Okay.
I ain't fucking with it.
But do you tell him, oh, I got to poo, or do you?
You over here getting mad. We been talking about it. Why'd you get mad?
Listen, man, y'all fucking stupid, man. Listen, man. Hey, man, we gonna continue this conversation next week, man. Appreciate y'all for kicking it with us, man. We about this motherfucker. Give motherfuckers y'all following, let them know where they can find you at.
Instagram, Jamarcus Balboa, Italian Stallion.
Italian Stallion.
Fucking right.
Niggas. Let them know where they can find you at.
You have me on Facebook, Deja Eve.
All right, give y'all a glimpse of my co-host. She'll be here next week, cranking. We'll be here next week, cranking, man. And who got behind the boards? Give me a shout out. Let them know where they can find you at.
Facebook, Trinity, Instagram.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. She lying. She lying her ass off now. Who named Trinity these days? That's a lie. I'm about this motherfucker, man.